Hi folks, it's Kieran here. Today's video I'm going to be heading to Adrenaline Alley to get my first session in my new Nike SB Shanes. These are Shane O'Neill's first pro model shoe on Nike. Looking forward to skating with them. You know, they're a really cool looking shoe, real simple classic silhouette. They're based off of the Nike Janowskis. I think that's how you say them, right? Which is a real classic shoe, the kind of shoe that put Nike on the map in the skateboarding world a little bit. Dead simple with the low cut silhouette, suede upper, vulcanized sole. So a vulcanized sole means that the sole is slightly thinner and it's glued to the upper of the shoe, and then they use this sort of rubber around here to sort of hold the two pieces in place. So what that does compared to a cup sole, which is what I was skating before, generally gives you a thinner, more flexible shoe straight out of the box. And it also should give you more board feel, so which obviously is really good for your more technical skating and things like that. However, the downside to a vulcanized shoe is generally they tend to wear and blow through much quicker, and you don't get as much impact protection because obviously the sole isn't as thick and chunky on them. But you know, looking forward to skating them. I'm more used to this style of shoe. This is kind of what I've been skating for a lot longer. Prior to the Converse that I was skating last time. So yeah, looking forward to it. One of the things I'm really looking forward to sort of find out about this shoe is how well this lacing system works. So Nike call this their ghillie lace system, and you can see what it does is it kind of hides away a lot of the contact areas behind suede, which means that the laces should last me longer. I blow through laces really quickly, so that'll be interesting to see how that gets on. But yeah, kind of excited about that. The other thing that Nike talk about is their Zoom Air Bed insoles. As you can see, it's a really thin, light insole. So I'm not going to be bothering with those at all. And instead, I'm going to be putting my own footprint insoles in instead. These are much thicker and much stronger and should protect my feet better. Generally just like them. So bear that in mind when I'm talking about impact protection on these shoes, is I have added something to give myself a little bit of extra oomph. But yeah, really like this shoe. This is in the Olympic colourway, dead simple, classic silhouette. So yeah, let's head over to Alley, get a good session in, and then when I'm finished, I'll let you know what my first thoughts were about this shoe. Folks, that was my first couple of sessions in the Nike SB Shane, all filmed at Adrenaline Alley. I had to go back for another session because I didn't quite get enough clips that I was happy with during the first session. But a ton of fun both times. A couple of firsts for me as well. I've never landed a 50-50 backside shove, frontside shove even, out. Really battled with that one. That one took ages to land, but super stoked to get that one. I'm going to try and take it to a bigger ledge soon, so I'll probably do like a spot battle video for that, so keep an eye out for that. Also, I've got that backside 180 on the bank. I've done that before, but I've never done it that clean, like get it that far around. I battled with that one loads over both sessions, so super stoked to have got that one in the end. I want to give a huge shout out to Jamie, Sam and Carl, who were with me on the first session. Met those guys at Ali. They were sort of really pushing me on and encouraged me to get that one. So yeah, sorry I didn't get it while you were there, but I did manage to go back and get it. So yeah, huge thank you for that. So let's talk about these shoes then. So first things first is the fit. Now, Nike shoes are renowned for coming up very narrow. That's not a problem I've had with Nikes in the past. I've never really skated that many of them, but I've worn them as just like casual trainers for ages. But these ones, that was definitely an issue. They were super, super tight, really sore along both feet down the sides. It did break in kind of after the first session. They were sore throughout the first session, but by the second one, it wasn't really a problem at all. But that's definitely something worth bearing in mind. If you've got a narrow foot, you may have to consider going like slightly a size bigger, or what I would probably recommend is just like make sure you wear them in by like walking around in them and stuff before you go out to skate them. So I skated them like fresh out of the box, which probably didn't help. I had to do the whole breaking in when skating them, but you could definitely sort of lessen the impact about that a little bit more. Apart from that, the fit was pretty good. They did feel a little big on my feet compared to the Converse, but obviously there is a considerable size difference. The Converse were a size down, so. But yeah, apart from that, absolutely fine. As far as how they skated, they've been okay. I'm not going to say they've been great. They've felt fine. They are super slim and super lightweight, so you kind of don't really notice they're there. One of the things that I did sort of have an issue with is I had to kind of redial my kickflips in. That's kind of common when you get a new Volk shoe. Because of the sort of rubber wrap that you get around here, I find that I usually have to like flick through a few layers of this before my kickflips start to become a bit more natural. So once I'd got through that, it wasn't a problem, but the initial sort of few kickflips in this were like a real chore. So I spent a little bit of time sort of just kickflipping on flat just to sort of dial them in. Apart from that, everything felt absolutely fine. You know, my first like initial impressions is it's a good skate shoe. I wouldn't sort of say it's felt amazing so far, but it's been pretty decent. As far as the wear and tear, obviously there's not a huge amount pretty early on. You can see that where I've been kick flipping, and particularly the backside flips, have started to cut away here through the rubber. A little bit of rubbing on the suede, but nothing too serious. I think this is normally where I blow out shoes, and almost definitely this is where I will blow out this shoe. Nothing really along the ollie area. You've got a little bit of rubbing on the stitching, a bit up here where my heel flips are. So nothing too major so far. I feel like these shoes are going to hold up reasonably well. It'll be this area here that we'll be keeping an eye on. However, there's one thing I want to talk about, and that is this ghillie lace system. This has held up really well and kind of done as advertised so far, which I'm really, really pleased with. I normally break through a pair of laces every couple of sessions, realistically. And I've skated these shoes, I think, total now for like 2 good sessions and a couple of little evening sessions. And obviously there's basically no wear and tear on the laces, which is amazing. So I may find a pair of shoes where I don't have to change the lace the whole way through, and that would be incredible. So this technology, if it continues to hold up, is a big win, a big bonus on these shoes. So we'll see how that continues to go. There's a little bit of wear there, but nothing too serious. So yeah, so far so good. We'll consider, keep going, see how they continue to wear and go on from there. I'll do exactly like I did with the Converse. So once I finished skating them, once I broke them completely, I'll do a review video just talking through my final thoughts on what I liked and didn't like and all that sort of thing. But so far, yeah, it's a decent skate shoe. So yeah, huge thank you for watching as always. Really, really appreciate everyone who does that. If you're new to the channel, why not consider hitting subscribe for me? I do 2 videos a week, charting my progress, talking about shoes and, whatever else sort of comes to mind. Also, why not give it a like for me as well? That really sort of helps get the video out to more people and sort of build the community that's sort of really popped up around not just my channel but your guys' channel as well. And that community is absolutely fantastic. Like, I really can't thank everyone who's been involved with it enough. And yeah, as always, drop a comment down below. If you've skated Nikes before, let me know what you thought of them. How long did they last you, that sort of thing. And if anyone's got any recommendations for future shoes, you guys gave me some really cool ones in the Converse review video. But yeah, keep shouting them out there, let me know. And I'll see what I can do in the future. But yeah, huge thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.